Welcome back to Lips and Lace podcast, where beauty meets bold conversation. Today's episode is for every mom who's ever felt that she's lost herself and had to find her way back stronger, bolder, and even more beautiful. We're diving into what it looks like to juggle motherhood, marriage, and still slay the game in your own lane. Let's talk about beauty, balance, and becoming her again. Today's guest is someone who truly embodies resilience and reinvention. She's a wife, a mother, beauty lover, and a fierce advocate for children with autism and behavioral challenges. She's modeling, serving glam looks, and showing the world that after motherhood, you don't lose your glow, you redefine it. Please welcome the beautiful Angel Reese. Hey,
Hey,
how you doing today?
I'm good.
Good. Well, we're glad to have you here today at Lips and Lace.
I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and hop right on in. When did you first fall in love with modeling? And has your approach to modeling changed since you become a mother of two?
It actually has, and it's crazy because when I first got into it, it was cool. It was like sketchy, but now it's like more organized.
Okay.
It ain't too many weirdos. It's cool. I like it now. Now it's more comfortable.
Okay. And what did you do to get it more organized and flowing for you?
I just set boundaries.
Okay.
And a lot of photographers say people don't set boundaries, but as a wife and a woman, you gotta you gotta respect boundaries and set boundaries.
Definitely. I agree. Like you said, as a wife and being in the modeling industry, you know what I mean? You still have to uphold your marriage first, that wife title first, but you also have to, be into your craft. So, okay, exactly. Well, that's good to know. Glad to hear. All right. So you've been a mom for 7 years and you just had a baby in 2023. How did your idea of beauty shift after you just gave birth?
It was hard. It was like I never was the size that I was, so it was like, how I'm gonna get back into this? Like, how I'm gonna get my confidence back and what I gotta wear, and then one day I was just like, forget, I don't even care. Right. I'm like, my husband like it, so at this point, I was just like, right. I was like, I'm not even tripping no more. And he was just like, get back in it. He was like, go face in.
No, you gotta go for it. But I can definitely understand, like you say, going from being smaller, very petite to, as you get older, our body hold on to that weight a little bit. So it does become a little bit more challenging for us to, shake back some of the time. But at the end of the day, like you said, if your husband like it, baby, it don't matter who on this world don't like it, okay? If he love it, that's the main thing. So I like that. Thank you. So what does a day in the life of you look like? Balancing work, kids, marriage, and yourself.
I ain't gonna lie, it be hard sometimes. I be having my days, but some days I just be like, they can't see you like that. You gotta shake it off and just keep pushing. And then as long as they get older and be like, well, my mama never gave up, so I just be like, if I look at them and they looking at me smiling, I mean, I'm doing something I'm supposed to be doing.
No, for sure. That's the main thing. As long as the children are happy, right?
Yes.
It's like we, as parents and as mothers specifically, the world doesn't really see a lot of the stuff that we have to endure, and especially our children, because, nobody wants to expose that vulnerability, especially to the kids, because no matter what, we got to be mommy, right? So it really is a juggling act, making sure even if we are, sad, depressed, crying or whatnot, making sure they don't see it and they don't feel it. So it's a tough job, but mommies can do it. Yeah. All righty. So how did stepping back into modeling help you reconnect with yourself?
It made me feel like I was that girl again. I'm like, something I was used to and comfortable with, I lost confidence in, and then when I stepped back into it, I just felt like I was when I was 21.
Right.
I'm like, I just started feeding into it and was like,
so you told yourself, and then you had to believe it. Got you. Okay. Well, good. You do it, and you killing it too. I seen some of your recent photos of your shoots, and they look amazing. So for me, it's like you didn't even miss a beat. You know what I mean? Like you had your son. You know, you took your time off to do the mother thing, right? But literally, it looks like, you know, muscle memory. You hop right back on it and serving face, serving body. You know what I mean? So you got it. So what advice would you give to moms who are scared or hesitant to put themselves out there and put themselves first?
Honestly, I would say don't listen to what nobody else got to say, because at the end of the day, it's you and what you feel. And if you feel like you want to do it, then do it. Don't even hesitate. Don't look back. Don't ask no opinions. Don't ask nobody. Just once you posting photos, everybody gonna be like, oh, okay.
Right, just gotta get to it.
Okay,
right. Gotta get to it. No, for sure. And like you said, the opinions of the world, especially in the social media day and age, right, where everybody has a comments about every single thing. So I can see where, you know, sometimes we may be a little hesitant to put ourselves out there or to expose ourselves in that way. But like you said, at the end of the day, you're gonna have to do it. They're gonna talk whether you're doing good, whether you're doing bad. They're gonna talk about you anyway. So we might as well give them something to talk about.
And proudly do
right. right. This episode of Lips and Lace Podcast is brought to you by True Goddess Beauty Supply Store, where we strive to bring out the inner goddess in you. Whether you're a mom on the go, a beauty lover reclaiming your glow, or just need the perfect product to feel like yourself again, at True Goddess Beauty Supply Store, we're your one-stop shop. From wigs to weaves, braids to bundles, we got you. Come shop with us in store or online and treat yourself like the goddess you are. Because at True Goddess Beauty Supply, your crown is secured. Okay. So we have come to our rapid, quick fire question segment. So I'm going to ask you a few this or that. Don't take too long. Don't think too long. Just pick one and let's go. Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Heels or sneakers?
Sneakers.
I'm a heels girl. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a heels girl. The sneakers, every now and then make my heels tall and all.
It's like a mood thing with me.
Depending on how you feel. Yeah. Okay, I can feel that. All right. Bare face or beat face?
A beat.
Period. You already know. Okay. Solo trip or girls' night out?
Girls' night out.
Okay. Baby hairs slicked or freestyle edges? Freestyle. All right. Braids, wigs, or quick weave?
I'm gonna say wigs.
Yes. And don't get me wrong, love me some braids. Love me a good quick weave too. But it's just something about a wig. It's just something about it.
I can just
slap it on and go. And that's the main thing. And you already know we got quite a few slap on and goes here at True Goddess Beauty Supply. So
stay with them.
Forever gonna slap on a wig and go. Okay. Wake up early or sleep in?
I wake up early.
Okay. I wake up early too. I'm with it. Lash extensions or lash strips?
I'm gonna say strips.
Okay. Yes, I love me a good strip. Kids in your glam room? Yes or no?
No.
And as much as I try to tell them to stay out, they don't care. You know, I got 3 girls, so at the end of the day, they're gonna be playing in my stuff regardless. But in my head, it's a no.
It's a no.
Yeah. No. What is your favorite part of being a mom?
Waking up and learning something each day.
Okay.
And then my son, I told you he got club foot, so it's
Okay.
So it's something.
What was that like?
I knew when they told me like towards the end of my pregnancy.
Oh, so you found out when you were pregnant?
When I was pregnant.
Okay.
So it was like, okay, I'm aware, I'm prepared, I'm doing my homework. And then when he came and he started walking, he got his little cast, his body cast, his surgery. But now you can't even
tell him nothing, huh? He gone. Good. Well, I'm glad you researched it and you prepared yourself, right? Because like you said, having children is something brand new every single day. But really having the, knowing ahead of time that, okay, something is going to be impacting my baby, but what can I do to make sure that, he transitions and doesn't even feel it? So I'm glad that you took care of that. Okay, period. All right. One thing that you'll never compromise on.
How people treat my kids.
Period. Okay, because you don't fool with them, baby, you don't fool with me. You don't fool with me?
They can't go, I can't go.
Like that. Well, thank you. That has been our rapid quick fire question segment.
For having me.
Okay. So how do you protect your peace as a wife, mom, and as a woman?
I'll let go whatever I feel like is bad energy. I'm a very much of an energy person. I'm an earth sign. So I'm very grounded. I say what I say and I meant what I say. And if you can't do it like that or treat me the way that I want to be treated or anything in that such an order,
I hit the door.
I'm standing on business.
No, for real. And you said you were earth sign. Well, I'm a fire sign. So my thing is I'm a burning flame. Yeah. But I really try not to burn the folks up around me because I scorch the earth if I need to. Yeah. So my whole thing is I don't deal. If it's not what I want to be, if it's not who I want to be around, like you said, if the energy is not right, then I'm not taking a part in it. And that's just me. So that's how I protect my peace.
Trying to keep the old habits away.
No, definitely. Especially as, like I said, becoming a mom of multiple, like it's something about it. Having kids in general, right? Having a child is one thing. But when you start to have more than one child, it's like I'm really responsible for all of these young people, right? And so I really got to make sure that I set the best example for them. That's the main thing. Like you said, so getting out of character, having to do that. You can't do that no more. When you get older and you become a mom, you really got to adjust the way that you approach things. So that's major.
And you fighting now, your body be hurting.
Bones is cracking and creaking. Yeah. No,
y'all
for real.
That's for the young ones.
No, for real. Young and turned. We ain't young and turned. I'm a little bit more mature. Yeah. A little bit more demure. You know what I'm saying? So, right. No, for real. Okay. Period. All right. So you told me about your current job right now that you deal with, children who struggle with maybe autism and some behavioral challenges. Working with the autistic children and those with crisis behaviors is so powerful. How has it shaped your outlook on patience, empathy, or just even motherhood and life altogether?
It taught me, my kids already had taught me patience, but it taught me to understand why you should have patience.
Okay.
Because you never know what, besides your kids, what other kids is going through. And then once I start getting into the field, I start understanding like, oh, it's like real.
Right.
And then my nephew, I found out he was autistic. So it just
hit close to home.
It taught me how to deal with him. And he was nonverbal. And then I was like, okay, now I work with kids that's nonverbal. Okay, so how do I communicate? Teaching colors.
Okay.
Blue, bathroom. Girls, red, bathroom. You want to go outside? Green, grass.
Okay. Oh, wow. Nice. Okay. Well, that is really some beautiful work that you're doing. And like you said, your nephew, himself is dealing with it. So as an aunt, right, that's like secondary mom, right? So just like you said, navigating it with him and then seeing, just all of the children who are impacted because it seems like really today's world, there's so many children, who are being diagnosed. And because it's such a wide spectrum, right, that they can fall on, you just never really know, what each person or each child is going to exhibit. Exactly. So just trying to come up with something that, help, like you said, help them communicate and express themselves. I think that that's beautiful. So please continue to do the work that you do. Because it's so very much needed. Thank you so much. And we kind of already touched on this a little bit, but what legacy do you want your children to see through your passion and your purpose?
That I never gave up. Especially my daughter seen everything.
Right.
I never gave up. Keep pushing. Don't stop. Especially if you're independent, keep going.
Right.
Especially single moms, keep going.
That's the main thing. Especially if you're a single mom, because even without being a single mom, being a mom is challenging. Right? When you are a single mom and you out there by yourself, like you the end all be all.
Exactly.
So I definitely agree to keep pushing, keep striving, keep, persevering, because like you said, no matter what challenges come, we can't fall if we wanted to. When you got eyes looking up at you, you can't fall
at all. At all.
That's real. Thank you for that. And so let us know, what kind of things can we expect from you next?
I have actually a couple big projects.
Okay, tell us about it. Exclusivity.
Okay, so I'm doing a farm shoot with pigs, goats, horses, and then I'm doing.
Okay, Miss McDonald.
Then I'm doing a snake shoot, but it's gonna be.
So you really stepping out there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm waking them up.
We got some big things coming.
I gave them enough time to do what they was gonna do.
You did.
And now I'm about to show them how to apply that pressure.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness! I cannot wait to see. I'm so excited. Like I said, we seen some of your stuff. You had the photo shoot with the motorcycle. Those are badass, right?
Thank you.
But yeah, you got you some animals, some snakes. I definitely feel a little bit America's Next Top Model, S coming up off you. So I'm really excited to see your future project. I can't wait. So please go ahead and tell the people where they can find you, what's your social media, your handles, and let them know where they can book you. All that good stuff.
My family page is ReesetoPretty. I am working on my model page right now, Pressure by Shy Love. And y'all can find me on Instagram. I don't do the Facebook.
We're gonna put your link below. Your link gonna be in the caption. So don't even worry about it. We're gonna let the people know where they can find you, okay?
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for being here. Oh my goodness.
So excited.
And that's a wrap on another powerful episode of Lips and Lace Podcast. Big love to our guest, the beautiful Mrs. Reese, for reminding us that beauty, balance, and the bounce back are all part of the journey. Whether you're chasing toddlers or chasing dreams, never forget, when a mama finds her crown again, the whole house shines brighter. Catch us next time for more hair, more heart, and real conversations. Right here, where beauty meets bold conversation. Stay laced and keep glowing. Please make sure you like, follow, and subscribe at Lips and Lace Podcast on all social media networks. Make sure you follow us on the Politely Network to keep up with all our latest drops. We'll catch you next time on Lips and Lace Podcast, y'all. Yay!